Hi everyone. I'm going to talk about my case study. For my case study, I focused on the managerial leadership aspects of scheduling and teacher development, professional development. I also touched on teacher job satisfaction as my research showed me that it impacted student achievement as well as school culture. Um, my case study follows a new assistant principal, Miss Dank, who was really excited about coming to the job and impacting, more students. She had previously been a teacher. And in my case study, they were reviewing over the summer, her and the principal were reviewing over the summer the teacher working condition survey, as well as some of their academic data from the previous year. And they actually had not made adequate growth. So they went from a B school to a C school. So they were talking about different ways that they can ensure that they are making growth for their students and also for their teachers and focusing on teacher development. So they came up with this new professional development plan after making the schedule, and they decided that they would have teachers observe each other in a less formal way. So some of the research said that standard or more formal teacher development is not always as effective as teachers have done it year after year, a book study, gone to a seminar. So this was a more informal, a new, innovative way to get teachers to grow in their craft, but also try to cater to, a more informal way of professional development. So they came up with this plan where teachers would be in teams, diverse teams, different grade levels. They'd be observing each other and then reflecting on what they saw in terms of academic achievement, active engagement in classrooms, teacher actions, student actions. Her and the principal came up with their own Google Forms so the teachers could use that. And they had taken advice from the school improvement team that stated that teachers wanted a common planning period. So that had been something that they had taken when they were making the master schedule. They had put everyone in the same grade level having a common planning period. Now, this new professional development would require teachers once a month to go observe two other members on their team during that planning period. So Miss Dank was really excited about it. She felt like it was innovative, it was more informal. Teachers would be learning from each other instead of being talked at. They'd be really interacting, collaborating. And that was something that she was really excited about coming into this new school. So when she goes to present it at the first staff meeting, some of the older teachers were kind of questioning her and asking her if it was required, and they were excited about the fact that they had common planning period, but now they were wondering, why are you taking it away from us? She tried to show them the data from the teacher working condition survey and say, listen, this is what you guys said that you wanted, but there was a lot of, pushback. She feels really upset. She's concerned. She knows that these teachers are veteran teachers who have a lot of stake in the school, have a lot of friends that are teachers. And she gets back to her office and she has an email from a third year teacher, Mr. Hall, who said that the veteran teachers who were speaking at the staff meeting were talking badly about her in the teacher workroom. He was really excited about it, and he was excited that it was, a new approach to professional development instead of just the standard book study or seminar that they were given. So he was really excited and he was appreciative of that, but he just wanted to make the assistant principal know that, people were not happy about it, and that they were talking about her behind her back. So obviously that didn't make her feel great. And now she starts questioning things. She's a new assistant principal. She's new at this school. Did she try to change things too fast? And things like that. So she starts, questioning herself and really thinking about, where did this go wrong? Then she receives another email from a beginning teacher who is nervous about people coming to observe her. So part of this professional development initiative was that teachers would be going in and observing each other, and she was nervous that she was going to be critiqued and wasn't going to have anything to offer. So again, Miss Stank, is the new assistant principal, is trying to figure out, what did I do? She thought that she had this great plan, but at the same time, she's receiving all these different concerns, and she wants to make sure she addresses those so she can continue to have positive rapport with all of her staff. As far as the research, it was heavily on not only professional development, but teacher job satisfaction as it relates to teacher retention. So The only way, a lot of the research was saying how in order to improve academic achievement in students is to develop more proficient teachers. Well, you have to do that through professional development. So the professional development, though, could be formal or informal, as stated in the research. And so Ms. Stang thought it was great that it was going to be informal, this new way, this new approach. So she kind of leaves at the end of the case study not really knowing. She's walking to Miss Wolf's room, the woman who spoke up at the staff meeting, and the woman who was speaking about her poorly in the teacher workroom. She kind of leaves and is thinking, like, what am I going to say? How do I handle this? But as we know, school administrators are always going to have to deal with trying to fit professional development into the schedule the best way that they can, and to develop teachers in the best way that they can, all in hopes to increase student success and student engagement in classrooms. So I definitely found it interesting to work through this case and look through the research about scheduling, that common planning period, some best practices around that, and using professional development in a positive way to increase teacher satisfaction and, the culture of the school being more collaborative, working with teachers. So I found this really fun and also kind of challenging, but I'm excited to read and listen all about yours.